Okay, DGs. Who I fight at DGs? Oh, okay. So one instance, it was a busy night. Kind of by the locker rooms, there was a space. Throwing money. This girl was dancing for a nigga. He was done throwing money on her. I walked by. He see me, and he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come here. He had money in his hands. As a dancer, he finna throw money on you. You know what I'm saying? The girl, though, in front of him, she didn't want to pick her shit up. So she I'm standing there. I was, I'm a polite. I'm like, I'll let you know, like, he finna try to throw some money on me. You know what I'm saying? Just, because we supposed to know, like, okay, my turn is over. He looking at me. Let me get my shit up and move out the way. She didn't want to do that, though. So what I did is I scooted her up and started dancing. And then niggas started throwing money. And of course, she didn't want to move because that's the smart, slimy shit to do, because some of that money will fall in her pile. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the type of that's going to get my shit out of your shit. And then all around, too. So we was both kind of, I wasn't that drunk, but she was drunk. And I don't know how we got into it, but she just was, got in my face and shit. And we just did that whole dance. We started fighting, took it to the back. And I remember that tall ass, light-skinned security guard. I don't like him. I don't know what his name is, but he probably was her friend. And he had me like in the headlock and shit. He actually put bruises on me. Yeah, like not her, but he did. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember trying to get loose from this nigga, like headlock and shit. That was one fight. At Ecstasy, it was this girl. Same type of shit though. Like, was throwing money. It was like some nigga from Chicago. Me and my homegirl Nikki was in that section. It was like a whole corner of niggas sitting down. Didn't really want nobody else but me and her. And then they just started throwing money. I'm talking about whole section by the locker room. They just start throwing that shit. So it's just me and her. And as you know, as strippers, that means all of this shit is your money. Don't come in here because he done already threw that shit. Don't do that. So this girl that we had like some prior little mishaps before then, because she was fucking on the nigga I was fucking on with. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that I just said that. I was not just fucking on. That was my boyfriend. But she was also doing that and not telling me. You know what I'm saying? And she tried it. So she sat on the nigga furthest away from us in the group and started dancing on him. And he started throwing her money on the floor. She made a little pile. So I go over there and I looked at her. I was like, bitch, you got me fucked up. And I squat down and I take her pile and put it all where our shit is, and she pushed me back. And then you got heels on, so I fall back. And I was like, I'm finna fuck this little girl up. And when I got up, I grabbed her and I did my little shit, took her to the back, and yeah, she was saying how she was gonna press charges on me and shit, but the club owner actually said if she did that, then she was gonna get fired. That was one fight. I beat this couple up at Ecstasy for picking up an. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah,
no. I was he beat a couple up.
It was a couple, a Mexican couple.
Okay, yeah. Walk us through that. I'm sorry.
Okay, just real quick. On the fourth stage, like I said, should be going fast. If you don't pay attention to your money, pick your shit up, and so will customers. You know what I'm saying? People be coming in there drunk. People be coming in there on some fuck broke nigga shit and pick up your shit. And I'm the one that's gonna clap her hands like, that's not you. Or, hey, what the fuck you doing? That's not you. So I'm on the fourth stage. I'm talking about niggas is throwing that shit in the air. And you know that shit finna dust off like that. You know what I'm saying? My shit everywhere on the side of the stage. And I see this couple picking my shit up. And I think I just blacked out because I remember talking shit to them and they was saying some shit like, I don't give a fuck. From there, they both was fucked up. They both was on the floor. And then Sinbad, the security guard, he told me because I was fucked up. I was kind of drunk, not gonna lie. And then when Sinbad came the next day, he was like, man, what the fuck Lily, you done beat them 2 people up. And yeah, I just remember the beginning. But yeah, I don't know who them people was. So
Where you get that from? Does that come from your mom?
my dad.
Okay, yeah. Like fuck people up.
He just, yeah, it comes from him. It's coming from him.
So recently, well, not recently, but a while back ago, you went viral for saying that you had an encounter with Beyonce's daddy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna want you to retell that story, but it's like people were like, "Oh, she's Cap," and you know like that, and I'm like, "Why would she lie about that?" And that is so random.
Right. That's not even. I ain't never even told nobody outside of that club that shit. I barely remembered it when I. You know what I'm saying? She asked me that question, and I was like, "Oh yeah." I even forgot that Allen Iverson took me out to eat. You know what I'm saying? Benny Hunters. Like that's some more shit. It's not the only thing that happens, but people can't wrap their mind around shit like that because they ain't never been in that type of environment. They don't know all the possibilities or shit can happen because they don't ever do shit. They don't step outside the box. So I understand why they don't understand it.
Right. And so can you walk us through the Beyonce daddy story one more time?
Yeah, Beyonce daddy. So I don't remember his name. Security guard, Todd Dark, my homeboy. He working there now at Ecstasy. He was like, Lily, don't tell nobody but Beyonce daddy up there.
Oh, you know what would be good? We need to get him to come up here and confirm that story.
Yes.
That's
he up there. He working at Ecstasy right now.
Okay.
I
If you run into him before I do.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
Yeah, tell him I need to talk to him.
Shit, talk to Josh, the guy, whatever he is. Shit, he got some stories too, I bet.
Right. Yeah, Josh ain't gonna give it up though.
Oh, he ain't?
I don't think he'll give up the celebrity.
Oh, okay. You're right. Ahead. But yeah, him, you know, he trusts me. You know, I'm not no weird, I'm not no, weird ass is gonna give somebody a bad experience and no shit like that. But so I went up there and I don't know when I Googled him because I'm not dumb. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be like the first thing to holler at me is Beyonce daddy. Like, of course somebody gonna fuck Google what the fuck he look like because I don't know. Excuse me. So I don't know if I did before or after, but first thing I did was go up there, and himself. It was a group of older gentlemen in the corner. They had the little section blocked off. It was just them. It was very early, I remember, and he grabbed me and was like, "Hey, come here or whatever." So I talked to him. He wanted some dances. He was talking very, very freaky, respectful but freaky. You know what I'm saying? Just saying all type of shit. And I'm so beautiful and this and that. That people say all the time. I danced for him, and while I was dancing for him, he was saying a whole bunch of freaky shit. How he, I don't even want to remember what he was saying, but the main thing he was saying is, how much do I think I'm gonna make that night? And I'm thinking in my head, like, oh shit, is he finna go get, some money from down there? And so I gotta be smart. I can't say too much because then that's out of his, I ain't gonna say out of his budget, but what he probably not gonna get. But what I do want to make tonight, so I just said like, I don't know, 700, 800, or whatever the fuck I said, something like that. And he was like, what would you say? He said something like, I could triple that. And I'm like, you know what? And in that moment, I already knew what he was on, but I can't play the game no further than what I just did. You know what I'm saying? And I just, it depends on if I'm having a bad day, not a bad day, but if my attitude at like, I can't even play the shit. I'm just gonna tell you, bro, I don't even get down like that. And that's kind of what I did. Mm-hmm. And I kind of just told him, I said, I'm sorry. I don't do that at all.